remember that the Prime Minister issued a strong message to Pakistan. On the other hand, India's task force, 7 multi-party delegations are working non-stop to expose Pakistan. And there they are abroad right now. Leaders like Shashi Tharoor, leaders like Ghulam Nabi Azad, leaders like Manish Tiwari, Asaduddin Owaisi, they have in fact sent out a loud and clear message about Pakistan-sponsored and Pakistan-backed terrorism. They are exposing Pak terror on the global platform, but there is one message that Asaduddin Owaisi has sent out to what he calls stupid jokers who want to compete with India. Listening to the reactions that are coming in from members of the multi-party delegation.
Yesterday, the Pakistani army chief had gifted a photo to the Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. President of Pakistan was there, the Speaker of National Assembly was there. And these stupid jokers, they want to compete with India. They had given a photograph of a 2019 Chinese army drill, claiming it's a victory over India. Now this is what Pakistan indulges in. They cannot even give a proper photograph. Just imagine that your own country's Prime Minister, President, Speaker of National Assembly is there. Your so-called Mr. Field Marshal is there. And the Field Marshal gives a photograph of a Pakistani Chinese drill of PHL-03 in 2019. So this is what Pakistan indulges in. And that is why you must not, whatever Pakistan is saying, don't even take it with a pinch of salt. Rely on what our foreign ministry is saying, our official spokesperson are saying.
This is the second time. I was in Srinagar on 22nd of April when this unfortunate massacre took place in Pahalgam, Baisaran Pahalgam. We have seen with our eyes that there were mosques. From the mosque there was call by the Imam, but this time there was a call from the religious leaders and the leaders of all political parties come on the roads against the Pakistan and Pakistan-sponsored terrorists. So that's it. And that didn't continue for one day. It continued almost for 7 days.
After an 88-hour conflict, most of the country has gone back to normal. There was certainly a desire on the part of the terrorists to provoke communal tensions in India between the Hindu and Muslim communities. That failed spectacularly. All communities rallied around in a very united manner. And what was again very effective was that in the briefings that the Indian government and the Indian military gave every day during these 4 days of conflict, 2 of the military officers doing the briefing were women officers, and one of them was a Muslim, which sent a very clear message to the world or anyone who was watching that this is not about Hindu-Muslim or anything like that. This is about terrorism and terrorist enablers versus democratic India.
Mohit continues to stay with us. Mohit, the way Asaduddin Owaisi described Pakistan, I don't think anybody could have done it in a better way, especially when he highlighted the fake war glory. Which country in the world does this? And right now, the impact and the messaging by the multi-party delegation that has been sent from India to send out the message against Pakistan-sponsored terrorism seems to be working, because Pakistan's lies and Pakistan's, copycat diplomacy is falling flat. How are you analyzing how other countries are looking at India's outreach?
Well, you see, first and foremost, Pakistan, as Asaduddin Owaisi rightly pointed out, is a country of jokers. Now, if you remember, there was an interview of Pakistani Defense Minister Khwaja Asif with a foreign news channel, and when the anchor asked him about his claim that the Pakistan have downed Indian fighter jet and where exactly is proof, Khwaja Asif went on to say that it's all over social media. So clearly, when they believe everything that is on the social media, they will surely gift up. And General Munir gifted a picture to Shehbaz Sharif saying that this is of the operation that they carried out in India, but it was of 2019 Chinese military drill. So the Pakistani leaders themselves do not do the proper due diligence, because why would they do due diligence? Their only motive is to spread terror, breed terror, and they try to always hurt India. Now the multi-party delegation that has gone to various countries have exposed Pakistan on the world stage. They have clearly stated that Pakistan is the breeding ground of terrorists. They have been trying to inflict plain terrorism in the country, in India, for past many years, and they have spoken about the Pahalgam incident, that how Pakistan-based terrorists have been doing this, and what happened in Pahalgam, and how India hit back at the terror camps, not the civilian areas, as being claimed by Pakistan.
And what is Pakistan doing apart from whining and crying and cribbing and begging before other countries? Mohit, you must stay with us, and once again on popular demand, we have to play out the soundbite of Asaduddin Owaisi. Because Asaduddin Owaisi, Pakistan tried to make what happened in Pahalgam a Hindu-Muslim issue. They tried to give it that kind of a narrative. But today, all party delegations have sent out a clear message. India's war is against Pakistan-backed terrorism. Let's play out what Owaisi said. And after that, we'll also play out more reactions from members of the delegation.
The Pakistani army chief had gifted a photo to the Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. President of Pakistan was there, the Speaker of National Assembly was there. And these stupid jokers, they want to compete with India. They had given a photograph of a 2019 Chinese army drill, claiming it's a victory over India. Now this is what Pakistan indulges in. They cannot even give a proper photograph. Just imagine that your own country's Prime Minister, President, Speaker of National Assembly is there. Your so-called Mr. Field Marshal is there, and the Field Marshal gives a photograph of a Pakistani Chinese drill of PHL-03 in 2019. So this is what Pakistan indulges in. And that is why you must not, whatever Pakistan is saying, don't even take it with a pinch of salt. Rely on what our foreign ministry is saying, our official spokesperson are saying.
But this entire delegation is here, and we are traveling to 4 countries. The first country is here today. We are here in Doha yesterday and today. Tomorrow we leave for South Africa. From there we go to Ethiopia. To us is that we need to tell the world that India stands united against terrorism. अगर भारत पे कोई हमला करेगा तो हर भारतीय एक साथ उसके खिलाफ, आतंकवाद के खिलाफ पूरी ताकत से लड़ेगा. And I think that is the message we have come here to give.
कि जो 2 इकोनॉमी एक साथ स्टार्ट हुई, आज हम दुनिया में 4थे नंबर पर है और वो हमसे 11 गुना पीछे है. मतलब हमारी इकोनॉमी और उसकी इकोनॉमी में कोई तुलना नहीं. उसके पीछे क्या रीजन है? उसका एकमात्र उद्देश्य है कि भारत से बदला लेना. और हमारा एकमात्र उद्देश्य है, जो लीडर ने कहा, कि हमारे यहां जो हिंदू, मुस्लिम, सिख, ईसाई, बौद्ध, जैन जो भी हैं, उनको हम कैसे गरीब से अमीर बनाएं, कैसे उनको प्रॉपर एजुकेशन दें, कैसे उनको हेल्थ दें. और उसका इंपैक्ट आपको यहां भी दिखाई दे रहा होगा कि कुवैत में लोग आ रहे हैं, बहरीन में आ रहे हैं, सऊदी अरब में आ रहे हैं, तो लोग पढ़ लिख के आ रहे हैं और उनके मन में जो है फीलिंग है. तो हम बुद्ध का देश जरूर हैं, लेकिन उसका रास्ता जब आतंकवाद होगा तो वो युद्ध से ही जाएगा.